Oh yeah.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Scandalous!
I know nothing. Nothing.
He wasn't doing shit for his job.
Blow everybody up!
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn
Where's the
button!
goddamn button?
You heard what she said.
Oh, hey, he caught me in the middle of turning off the ringer on my phone. Hi, and welcome to Unboxed. I was getting all the notifications for the show, and I was like, oh, that's going to be a problem.
Bing, 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 bing.
Hi, and welcome to Unboxed Politics, the professional review show.
Professional?
Professional. We are professional, damn it.
Doesn't that, don't pros get paid? Come on now.
Shut up, you get paid.
Shame.
You get paid with experience, you Canadian.
I think it's a really
Right,
major
right.
mistake and an insult to me.
So we got quite the show for you today. We got some Elon,
Drone
For-
sniffer.
some reason, and some other better stuff. And of course Ollie's favorite, and we'll reveal that later. But
I
let's
did not
go.
find that video. It's not on me.
I'm Tim, and let's go to my co-hosts. Tim 2, Tim 3, and Tim 4.
I'm
Hey.
Tim 7, thank you. I re-identified myself.
You can
Tim
fight amongst
7.
yourselves about which Tim you are.
Let us fight for dominance in the rankings of who is the most Tim.
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 Tim to Tim, Tim, Tim.
Wow.
Tim.
I need to smoke another bowl. Fuck.
I
you guys.
never watched that show.
Oh, share a button.
But to add on, Tim,
Sorry.
the reason we're watching more Elon Musk is we have to make sure he stays on the bottom of the board, and
Oh,
this
yeah, I gotta bring up
is
the-
only going to help him.
But them's the breaks.
Them's is the breaks. So I do have co-hosts who aren't named Tim for some reason. I don't know why.
They ran out at the store.
We'll go top to bottom here. We got Mark.
Northern
the
Tim.
Mammoth. No. And then in the middle we got Northern Tim.
I'm
Mm.
Southern
Canada.
Northern Tim.
Ollie.
He's the Midwestern Tim.
I'm the
And
mid
then-
Tim.
Mid-tier Tim.
And then Black Tim.
Southern Tim. I'm like
Always about race with you, man.
it's not
So
black
always.
food, it's Southern food. I'm Southern Tim.
Kentucky Fried Tim.
That is the whitest of chickens.
I do have to say that like
Betty Crocker of
Tim's-
chicken.
Tim's in like the media sphere, we're kind of like 50-50. Like on one hand you got like Tim Pool, fuck that guy. And then on the other hand you got like Tim Waltz. And he's pretty cool.
I mean, how about him for fucking saving the Tims right at the last minute?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you guys
You're
were
welcome,
screwed.
Tim.
Yeah, you're
I was-
welcome.
I always tell my wife we're not a Hardy Bunch.
Speaking of Hardy Bunches, it's time for the first clip.
Speaking of
Roll
Hardee's.
the bean footage.
Here's the first clip.
Do it.
Come on up here, Elon.
Ugh.
Created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. We do not care. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Let us use the Russians.
You could tell before he started jumping that shirt's way
Hi,
too
everyone.
fucking short. You could see his belt the whole fucking time. Jeez. Who lets a guy go up on stage like
As
that?
you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm Dark MAGA.
Dark.
I want to say what an honor
boy.
it is to be here. And
First of all, I'm Dark
the
Maga.
true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire.
Offer me money.
And we had
Offer
one
me
president who
riches.
couldn't climb a flight of stairs,
Offer me power.
and another
I'll take
who
the
was
power.
fist pumping after getting shot.
Trump can't do
Fight,
ramps,
fight,
man. He
fight.
can't.
Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And there's no
Then why are you
there's
here?
no truer test than courage under fire. So that
You
who
would
do think
know
representing
from
America?
fighting the Emerald Wars.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most
This guy
important
makes
election
more in a day than the
of our
whole
lifetime.
audience does in their lifetime.
This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms.
What?
They want to.
Yes.
We're
Finally,
take away your right to
he's
vote
found us out.
effectively. You got 14 states now that
I want to point
don't
out there's
require
like
voter
200
ID.
people there.
California, where I used to live, is just.
How's
just
that
passed a
Hyperloop
law
going, buddy?
banning voter ID for voting.
What?
I still can't believe that's real.
Fact check.
So
Yeah, I'm doing it
how are you
now.
supposed to have a good, proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy.
We do not care.
Voter ID prevents free speech.
If people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment.
Oh, friend.
I have a fact check. I'll do it after the clip.
Okay.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win
What?
to preserve
What?
democracy in
He's gonna
America.
I almost did a spit take.
He's gonna
What's the Third Amendment there, Elon? What's the third?
Another second one, but bigger.
Yes.
More guns. The right to bear cannons?
Double guns.
right to drive tanks.
This is
They
a
force you to have a
must-win
gun.
situation. Must win.
Mandatory
So I have
guns.
one
Got it.
ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone on the live stream. This one request. It's very important.
We do not
Register
care.
to vote. Okay, and get everyone you know, and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to
Kidnapping.
vote.
Got it.
In Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours.
You're in Pennsylvania.
Like, text people now. Now.
Oh,
And then make sure you
Now.
actually do vote.
meow.
If they
Uh-oh,
don't,
ketamine's kicking in.
this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more
This will
important.
be the,
Nothing's more
this will be
important.
the last election.
Man,
Yeah.
So
either
get
way.
everyone you know.
it's the
Everyone,
last
so
election.
speaking to people
Either
out
way.
there around the crowd, I think is
Either way, that ketamine's kicking in.
But for people out there that are
Starting to
watching the
fade.
video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania.
You're in Pennsylvania.
If they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter.
He
at
mentioned
that
it
point.
finally.
Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason. Okay.
You're a robot.
So
A human.
nothing is more important.
Sir.
And a lot of people
I have
think
emotions.
maybe their vote doesn't count.
It
Well,
doesn't.
it does.
It doesn't.
Okay. It does. It matters. And this election could be decided
No, it doesn't.
by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin.
Or some
So,
crooked judges in
Get
Georgia.
everyone
Who
you know
knows?
To
Yeah,
register to
man.
vote.
Yep.
I believe that's
Listen, this election is not being decided by votes. Who's gonna do that?
Check that
It's being decided by
registration is
Georgia's
good. Don't
election
take it for
board.
granted.
Right.
It's being
I'm
decided
just being
by
repetitive
lawyers
about this
and
point because
courts.
it is the one takeaway, more than anything, that will matter is getting those registrations, and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election.
Wow.
Especially in Pennsylvania.
Wow. Voters will decide who has more votes?
So,
That can't be true.
Somebody
If
fact check
I
that.
vote,
so
It's fake.
thank
I
you,
checked it already.
and honestly, you want to just be a pest. Just
What do you know about that, Elon?
to everyone you know, people on the street everywhere.
Everyone on Twitter.
Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Post.
Smell.
Mmm.
Rub his belly.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, it's a little Trumpy.
All right. So before we get to the stuff, boy. So fact checking Elon on this. California does not have. They don't require you to have a photo ID. However, they do require you to have some sort of identification. It can be a driver's license. It can be a state license. It can be a social security card, a birth certificate, or a utility bill.
Oh, all things that prove you're here. Got it.
And the poll workers don't have to ask you for it, but if they do, you have to provide it. So,
well, there you go.
So basically, if you're not white, they're already asking you for it.
Yeah, they would have already done that. You don't think black people have to, like, I have never met more people who have like just a state ID versus like a driver's license in my entire life, because they make you. Everyone's always trying to check you. They're always trying to make sure you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. They're always trying to check. So that's why they're saying, oh, you have to have a driver's license. It's like, oh, so the state ID doesn't work? No, you have to have this. Because, you know, sometimes they make you do like the same kind of check like you would do for like a passport. If your state has had ID problems, Illinois had a problem with a crooked governor selling CDL licenses, commercial driver's licenses, to people for $500. I mean, until that guy, until one of the undocumented peoples who wasn't from south of the border, was from across the ocean, plowed into like 7 or 8 cars texting on his phone. His license, he had no license. He was just, you know, he had paid the money and was working for a company. I'm not going to say whose tower they were building downtown, but you'll have to put the pieces together yourself.
And the reason why fucking Elon is saying, oh, all these states don't have voters, I think there's like voter fraud or whatever. They don't want black people to vote in most of those states.
Yep.
But the number of cases of voter fraud in 2020 was 475. Those are just the cases. Those weren't convictions or anything. The
suspected individuals.
That could swing it.
Between 2020 and 2014, there were 31 actual people who were convicted of voter fraud. 31, not every election year, 31 total between those 10 years.
That's 31 too many, Tim. It just goes.
How many
democracy's under attack.
31 people investigated, convicted, whatever.
Yeah.
In 10 years.
How many extra votes were they responsible for? Is there a stat for that?
Millions.
684 trillion votes, Ollie.
Just wondering.
Mickey Mouse has been president for a decade.
You could have one person that spurred off 50,000 votes.
Well, most of these people are people who voted for like their dead spouse, or like, you know, like a ballot came in for so and so and they filled it out. So they're probably responsible for less than 50 additional votes.
That would be good.
It just shows, and I mean, the Republicans always win the popular vote, so just goes to show that
facts check, Mikey.
Just goes to show that 50 votes totally would have made a difference. It totally would have, because you know the Republicans always have the majority of the people that vote for them. It's never just some bullshit from the Electoral College to squeak out a fucking horribly disgusting win. What did Biden get, like 75 million or some shit?
I'll pull it up right now.
He got a lot.
Yeah, I think it was 75 and Trump had 73 or 4.
Yeah,
so he lost by like 2 million votes. You know what I mean?
Biden received 81 million votes.
Come on.
And Trump got 75.
Yeah.
Trump got 75.
I'll confirm that too.
Yeah, I think it might have been the Hillary Trump one where it was 75, 74 or something like that. It was really tight.
Trump got 74.
Yeah.
So, dude, he lost by 7 million fucking votes, and then people are still arguing about this.
Yep.
But
7 million, bro.
If you look at
Yeah,
it from the
states that don't
standpoint,
count to them.
yeah, if you look at it from the standpoint of the Electoral College, Biden only won by like 100,000 votes.
That's dude. One person, one vote. We have to have that.
Nah.
It's so.
Time.
It's,
No, that will
it's
never
so
happen because they will
crazy.
never win again. Republicans would never win another
Never win
election.
again.
They would win, but they'd have to change their policy to be, I don't know, a reasonable fucking political party in a modern era. They can't stay.
late.
They can't stay draconian and compete. They'd have to adjust.
In the name of jumping
But they
Elon, they refuse.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
They don't want to do that, so they won't let it happen.
I'm
And
gonna
as
reel
long
it.
as-
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
reel us in a little bit because I got us off track.
Shame.
But yes.
Shame.
So we're gonna go around the horn. Everyone gets a minute to talk about Elon and the thing, and then we'll do the review. So we'll start with Mark.
Thank God he didn't bring up the Princess Bride.
Oh man, I missed that.
If he had done that again, I'm done. I can't do the show anymore. I quit. I'm retiring from all sources of everything.
I'm done.
But I wonder how many people in this audience actually felt inspired by Elon's words, because it's just a rambling mess. Trump speaks better than him, and Trump is a rambling mess.
Yep.
He's not good.
Remember to go vote. And the way they flip the narrative on any stupid thing that they say, the fact that they think you'll never vote again if Trump loses. Are you serial right now?
That is pretty wild.
That's all I got. My brain hurts.
Ollie.
When he said we'll win this election, there won't be another election. That's just jaw dropping. He was a hot mess, just a hot mess. He didn't seem to know what he wanted to talk about, and he was told beforehand, get the message out there to vote. So that's all he really said during half of what he said.
That's all he could remember.
Vote. That's all he could remember, it seems. Yeah. So it's and he kept stressing Georgia. Oh, I can't. I'm a little stoned. I can't remember the names of the two states, but not even the state that he only mentioned the Pennsylvania once, right? So
yeah,
it was Georgia and Arizona, I think.
Georgia and Arizona.
A couple of the other swing states.
But I mean, anyway, yeah, no, he is. I don't know how he's just so successful. He's not smart. I don't.
He
know
bought
how he's so
other people's
successful.
ideas, Ollie.
Yeah,
That is
where
how
did
he's
he get the money? Where did
Emerald
he get the money to
Mines.
begin with?
Yeah, his dad.
Yeah, oh,
His dad.
okay.
and he was part founder of PayPal.
Yeah, he helped found several successful companies before he bought ownership in Tesla. And that's how he parlayed his money into
So he had money from his dad that he invested well
into PayPal, and then PayPal sold to Google.
Google, I think.
Yeah,
so
for
Google
a shit ton.
It was like $1.3 billion that got split up between the four of them.
Yeah,
he could have retired there, bought an island, and we would never have heard of him ever.
But
I wish that had happened.
But he used that money to buy Tesla, or his way into Tesla.
Up until the point where he bought Twitter, he was a savvy investor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's destroyed Twitter.
I didn't disdain him until he did the Twitter thing. After that, I was at least neutral with him, and it just tanked from there. It's just
honestly, he was fairly quiet on most things, right? He was in the background. He wasn't trying to be flashy. And it's like suddenly
he was trying to figure the rockets out.
Yeah.
Mikey?
I just want to say that I just hope everybody witnessed this worst job interview I've ever seen. This was terrible. He did a horrible job. Yeah, if Trump gets in, this is your efficiency czar, right?
He'll be your Secretary of Energy or some shit.
Well, no, he wants a separate job just made
Yeah,
up
he
for
wants
him
to-
to find waste in the government and just give him carte blanche to fire whoever he wants.
Yeah.
And to make it as efficient as to make it a Tesla factory. Tesla factory the country is what they
We're all
want.
gonna die.
This boy, they need to do drug testing in DC. This man is high. This man is a user, and I'm sick of everyone pretending like this man is not avidly doing hard drugs and then getting on camera in front of people.
Oh yeah.
I have been watching Elon for the better part of a decade. That dude right there on stage is high as shit. We are just gonna find him in a hotel room somewhere. He needs to get his drug problem under control. But again, this is who Trump wants to be in charge of the cutting and slashing of federal budgets and agencies, is a party boy who didn't figure out that he could have funded the party himself until he's, what is he, almost 60 years old? Like he's not a spring chicken anymore. Like he should have done this shit in his 20s, but he's figuring out drugs and experimenting and doing podcasts and having a good old time as a grown ass, old ass man with companies and responsibilities and children. And my dog is snoring.
Yeah,
Very loudly.
I'll agree to someone needs to like check, like someone needed to check in on Kanye. Someone needs to check in on Elon.
That's who checked in on him, was Kanye.
Need some help.
Well, he's the wrong person.
Well, we know that now. We sent Kanye to do someone else's job.
Like
Mussolini, go check on that other guy.
Yeah, go check
that
on
we
Hitler.
shouldn't-
Like,
yeah.
like Elon out there like buying Twitter, even though the price he was paying for it was way overvalued for what Twitter was actually worth and all the debt that Twitter had. And then like all the random shit that he does on, I mean, he calls the site X now, but all the random shit that he does on there is just nonsense. He's constantly re-Xing Nazi shit and racism and propaganda, and he's a useful idiot.
And-
he's one of the richest people in the world, and he's a useful idiot.
Deep fakes. He likes to spread deep fakes, which is hilarious. So hilarious that he forces deep fakes onto people's timelines.
And then watch anyone interview him about subject matters that he should actually know, like the tech in his cars or how rockets work. And he will not be able to explain it. I mean, we talked about him in that original video with the Princess Diaries stuff. Like, he doesn't know how his fucking cars work. Have you seen how many recalls the fucking Cybertruck has?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He doesn't know how movies work. He misquoted a timeless classic. I'm still not going to forgive him for that.
Yes.
As shitty as his cars are.
That
All right,
Cybertruck.
I
That Cybertruck is
I
a hot ass mess.
All right, let's go into the review.
That was a Cybertruck of a speech.
Geico will no longer insure them. That they announced that last week because it's just too. They can't do it.
It's just a battering ram.
If it goes through a deep puddle, it'll stop working.
Hopefully, you're carrying a bucket of water when it runs you over with its big metal plates.
And not to derail the rating, Tim, just one more quick fact on Teslas. And this was found during the hurricanes recently. If they're in salt water, they burst into flame.
Yeah, because the salt water corrodes the fucking batteries.
Yep. They're not watertight enough that they're just bursting into flame in people's homes when they left them at home.
Buy a better EV. There are better EVs out there.
Buy a Rivian.
Yeah. There are cheaper and better EVs out there. Every company now has electric vehicles, and they're all better than the fucking Teslas.
Buy a hybrid.
Buy me a car.
Look at Mark over here, owned by Big Oil.
Big
Buy
Oil.
a hybrid.
Why don't you just drill the fucking right through a caribou skull in Anwar?
Don't you make fun of this avalanche driving motherfucker, okay? I use E85 biofuel. Fuck you.
Mark owns a Canyon Arrow.
With the top cut off on the back for aerodynamicals.
All right.
He drives an El Camino with a V12.
You're welcome. You all want to be me.
He just pisses gasoline down the street.
Gets
$6.
1 mile. 1 mile city. 2 highway.
You know, my truck
Downhill.
13.
Oh my God, you're killing the earth.
I got you beat, Mark. The food truck averages 8.
Oh,
At that point, you're just gonna have to just
yeah.
put gas in it instead of food.
It's got a 40-gallon diesel tank.
Holy fuck me.
Mine has like a 25-gallon tank.
That's disgusting also.
You should just
It
park
is.
it someplace and put for sale sign on it and forget about it.
I
Hell
fucking am.
no.
I
I'm
oh,
not.
you mean
Keep in mind.
Mark? I mean,
Fuck
I am.
you, Ollie.
I'm just gonna put a sign on the food truck that says it's free and it works.
Don't get me
I
to
will pay-
thinking about things.
Take the food truck. I will pay you $200.
All right.
Shame.
The words that Elon said, the
Shame.
contents of his speech. Forget about the jumping. Forget about the short
Yeah,
T-shirt.
we're judging that later. We're
So
judging
hard.
that later.
Just
Okay.
the words he spoke.
My brain.
He
D.
D.
he blathered on.
It wasn't
Didn't make
racist.
much sense. He wasn't
He didn't
racist,
drop-
no, but
he didn't
didn't
drop
make
the
any
N-word.
sense.
You're right.
Not enough.
So it's not enough. Could have been worse.
Sorry,
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll-
he could have been worse. I got to agree with you.
He
that
could have brought up
could've
his.
been
Alright.
worse.
He could have brought up his daughter.
He
So it
could
could've
have
been
brought up
worse.
so much more worse stuff. You're right. So yeah, I got to agree with you, D.
Collective D.
Lowest,
Okay.
lowest without failing.
I want to know how many
No,
eggs
that's
he
D is
feeds
a
his
fail.
children.
No, it's
D
not,
is a
Ollie.
fail.
F
Ollie,
is for fail.
Nobody cares about
Well,
your
you
Canadian
need two
schools.
levels of fail then. You need fail and extreme fail.
We do. It's called double F.
Yeah,
It's called triangle, square.
it's called
F-
It's called fortissimo.
Here is in the calculations of the scores, Ollie. F is still 1. Double F is 0.
Yeah.
Oh well.
For the spreadsheet scoreboard. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
for the score.
the percentage.
So we're giving him a 2.
School.
They were giving
No,
him
D
2.
was
no,
under
we have our
50%.
own scale.
Yeah, we're not going by other people's
Stop
bullshit.
worrying about grades.
Yeah.
It's not a grade. It's our
Yeah,
grades.
well.
We didn't
Next
go to
category,
school.
Tim.
Delivery. So now we can comment
Oh,
on
F.
Elon's jumping around.
F.
I'm gonna go double F. That was so.
It's so cringe.
He just started. He does that thing where he does like the Joe Biden, like in the middle of his shit because the drugs are kicking in. Like, dude is high.
Competitive
And
about this
like
point
that-
because it is the one takeaway more than anything that will matter is getting those registrations and then getting everyone you know to actually
Didn't
vote.
he offer?
Oh,
$47
come on,
per
dude.
registered personage dragon or something.
I like
Get,
the nods that Trump does. Like, yes, that's very true.
yes, registration. I know what that is.
I've heard of that before.
I totally bought a registration once.
Totally
Well-
off topic,
well,
but
just-
did you hear Trump talk about how we've never had a Category 5 hurricane before? Even though while he was president, there was a Category 5 hurricane.
He forgot
That
We've
about
had
it.
10. Or sorry, 9. We've had 9.
I mean, Maria happened, and then he threw paper towels at the people in Puerto Rico. That's why you were down there, dumbass.
He
You
was
get
like,
a paper towel. You
we've
get a
never,
paper towel.
Whipping them at
we've
people.
never seen this before. Category 5 hurricane. Oh my god.
Kamala with her space lasers.
Or my favorite, the
right now in
military
this image-
is controlling the weather and caused it.
What is Trump thinking about right now?
Big
Diet
Macs.
Coke.
Big
Yeah,
Mac.
Diet Coke and
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Macs.
He's
What am I
pooping,
gonna have for
Ollie.
lunch? Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah.
He's pooping.
100%.
He is
Mikey-
definitely defecating there right now. That is definitely the grunt look.
Yes, sir.
You have a young child.
I
Is
do.
that a pooping face?
Yeah.
That's a poop face, right?
That's
Yeah.
Because you can tell
Or-
because she'll be running around, jumping, singing in canto, having a great day, and then she just kind of stands still, doesn't dance, and then we're back to dancing. Back to oh, okay, I know what
Now
happened
there's
here.
a present.
Yeah,
All right, so F or double F on Elon for delivery?
I'll give him a F, not a
Could he
double
have
F.
been worse? I think he could have been worse.
He could have been
still,
worse.
yes,
He
so
could have
F.
been worse.
He could have had what was it? We timed it out. A minute 30-second pause.
Oh yeah, it was like
Yeah.
That-
yeah.
that's
he could
a
shut
double
off.
F.
That's pretty
He
bad.
could have completely shut off during the
What was
middle of
his
it, not
score
said
on
anything.
That was so funny.
His score on that. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out which
Vote.
one. Elon. Here we go. We gave him an F on the minute and 30-second pause.
That sounds about right.
Oh, that should have maybe been a double F. Oh, well,
That
it's
should,
all right.
yeah, maybe, but yeah, whatever.
Well, you know what? Let's give him a
too
double
late
F.
now.
Let's give him a double F to write the.
No, we can't do
Right, the
that.
shit. Now I'm down.
You want to retcon
Double
the
F.
score?
I'm retconning it. Double F. This is the
I'm
way.
not on board to go back in time. and
Hey,
change
it's
stuff.
fine. You're gonna get outvoted anyway. Don't worry about it.
All right, presentation. Now we got a pretty good shot of Elon here in his dark MAGA hat, I suppose.
Dork MAGA.
Yeah, what does his shirt say? Can anyone? Do we
No, I
know?
never got to make it out.
And he's got
It
a
feels like it
sports
says
jacket on.
Harris. It says Harris on the bottom, but
I don't know.
can you, Mikey? Can you back it up to when he jumps with his hands in the air? Maybe we'll get a better view of what
Well,
it
if you
says.
look at-
It does. It might say Harris. It looks like. What's the first word?
No, it says Mars. Mars. The bottom
Oh,
word
Mars.
is
Occupy.
Harris.
No, it's Occupy Mars.
Occupy Mars. Okay. Well,
Occupy Mars.
we all know that Elon wants to leave this planet and leave us all behind because we're all inferior to him.
How do we how do we
it's-
talk him into going to Venus instead?
I
He's
heard
not that-
Mercury is great this time of season.
Listen, he's not that smart.
Yeah.
Just tell him he's going to Mars and then program the ship to fly him to Venus.
Yeah, it's Occupy Mars.
Okay.
Well, he's an idiot.
And Mikey, just so you know, I think Ollie dropped, and now the images are all fucked up.
Oh no, Ollie is gone.
What the hell?
That Canadian internet.
I would
Canadian.
fix it, but I feel like as soon as I touch it, it's gonna fix itself.
Mark is huge.
He's taking over everything.
Oh my god.
He's all over the place. He hit the
Well,
button.
Push the goddamn button.
So
Push the goddamn button.
Oh god.
Elon's wearing a sports jacket over a t-shirt. He's got his stupid hat, and he's got what, like dark jeans. He's wearing like black
Yeah.
jeans,
Yeah.
And the shirt's too small.
and
Too
the shirt's
small.
too small. Bro,
Like, he's tall. Get along.
I'm a big guy. You got to get long shirts. Like,
Dude,
not
he's a
big guy.
billionaire.
He's not a
It's
big
called
guy,
fresh.
but like,
Fresh, clean tees. They give you packs of like 12 shirts for $50.
you get the extra long shirts, so
Definitely.
your belly doesn't show when you're jumping around like an idiot.
And I like how he
Sorry.
thinks. Oh,
You're
I,
good.
I
I
like.
had technical difficulties.
Yeah. I like how he thinks like this black MAGA hat is like the cool thing now, and this is like the dark MAGA. So like, oh, like, dude, you think you invented edgelording?
I know.
Like,
He
dude,
wants
come
everyone to think
on,
he's
bro,
so-
dude, we already did this in like 2006 and 8. Like, we're done with this, dude. But you missed it because you didn't have any fucking friends.
He's a fucking tryhard.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
40
He's such a.
That's a $40 hat.
He's a poser. You know, like he's like the most try-hard poser ever. This whole thing is like college kid rebel. You know what I mean? Like they're in like some liberal arts school and they got like their Occupy Wall Street shirt on. Like he's just cosplaying as somebody he admires. But dude, even that person is like 50 now. Like we've all grown out of
Yeah.
that shit. He's the only one that hasn't figured that out.
It was cool. You know, he thought he was cool when he was in fucking Iron Man.
Yeah.
And that got to his head. I'm giving him an F because his shirt doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting an F. Yeah, for presentation or
Yeah,
yeah.
presentation.
I'm gonna go also F for trying to hide your white supremacist hat.
Yes, with dark lettering.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say that's got to be a custom hat. I don't know if it's like, do they sell those?
I'm not gonna. Look
They
it up
will.
because then I'll get endless emails.
It's $40 for that hat.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, there you
I
go.
looked it up already.
He already has some.
I have 4.
One for all of us.
See,
I thought we'd all wear
in the
them.
Pocket of big oil. Mark's
Long
gonna be
live-
an AGA soon.
Long live the empire.
Um,
What do we got left?
vibes.
Vibes.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
how did he make you feel?
F.
Icky as normal.
Double
F.
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 Double F.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is
Half
for
a point
you
there,
and
Tim.
me.
That's his lowest score.
Good.
He had a D.
And
He
as
had a
for
D
no
in there.
survivors under the deep blue sea.
He had a D because he didn't get racist.
Yeah, that's gonna drag him down.
Yeah, that was everything. That was everything but racist.
Let's move on to the next clip.
Time for the next clip. We're going to Michigan.
Money we don't have, $35 trillion, and start bringing it back under control.
Are you
so
sure
we can
that's
get
at the
interest.
right time?
Oh shit. Let's do this.
Because we don't want to watch.
Like
the
in
whole thing. It's like an
2022,
hour long,
Michigan
but there's a good,
voters
like,
approved.
5 minutes that are. So I'm gonna set this up. This is Michigan congressional debate between what the fuck is his name? Something Rogers and
Slotkin.
Slotkin. And yeah, it gets spicy.
Spicy slots.
Prop 3.
Damn it, spicy slots is way better than what we fucking got.
Called Reproductive
Just think of it
Freedom
too
for
late.
All, with a vote of nearly 57%. Bonnie from Dorr asked in part, why do you believe it is okay for the government to interfere in women's reproductive health decisions?
Thank you, Amber. Congressman Rogers, that's Bonnie from Dorr, who says, why do you believe that the government should interfere in women's
He's twirling that pen.
reproductive health decisions if you do?
I'll let
you
you
have
guess
60
which one the
seconds.
Republican.
Thanks, Bonnie. Thanks for the question. I think this is the most heart-wrenching a decision a woman will ever have to make. I think those decisions are best made where her doctor is, where her family is, where her faith is. And in 2022,
George Michael,
to set aside what was a divisive issue across America, states got to make the determination. The people of Michigan voted overwhelmingly to make abortion legal and a part of the state constitution of Michigan. I will do nothing when I go back to Washington, D.C., to do anything that would change what the Michigan Constitution, voted on by the people of Michigan, have given us that guidance to go
You need
back.
some water.
Congresswoman Slackton, same question to you. Do you believe it is okay for the government to interfere in women's decisions about reproductive health? You have 60 seconds.
I believe in a woman's right to choose. I did not support overturning Roe v. Wade. And if a bill came in front of the U.S. Senate to codify Roe, I would vote for it. But I think this is a really important distinction between the two of us.
Oh, here we go.
Mike Rogers was 20 years as a legislator. He voted for every single ban, every restriction, every bill that came across his desk to make it harder for a woman and to ban, in some cases, a woman and her right to choose.
Ooh, those
56
microaggressions are
times
real.
in total. We checked the math. To me, every single time he was casting one of those votes, he was saying something very particular. He was saying to women, he does not trust you to make your own decisions about your own family planning every single time. When it comes to our rights and protecting ourselves, I think it is important that we have someone in the seat who does that. He voted and sponsored bills that would make it impossible to have IVF and contraception. If he does not trust us and to protect our own rights, do not trust him.
Congressman, you've got 30 seconds.
Deceive and deception. And it's just been the constant theme of my opponent from the very beginning of this campaign. I have come out and talked about making sure that IVF is available for families so they can grow their families. It's a very personal thing for these families, and I support it 100%. What she's saying is, I don't trust you people of Michigan.
You
She
people.
wants to go back to Washington, D.C. and put our vote in Michigan at risk with the rest of the country, with states that don't agree with us. I'm telling you that this is such a personal issue, and we've decided. This issue is decided as of 22. I won't go back to Washington and change that
You
decision.
have 30 seconds.
So I was here in Michigan and I voted yes on Proposition 3. You were in Florida. You voted in Florida. You weren't here. For some people, this issue is a talking point. He's put his finger in the wind and he says, now I can't win if I don't, look good on this issue.
Microaggression.
So he's changed 30 years of being unilaterally pro-life, of never breaking once with his party on this issue. Right? So it's not a talking point to women. It is our lives. It's whether we bleed to death in a parking lot. It's who and when gets to decide how we have a family. Do not trust him.
All right, let's get another viewer question from Amber.
Oh,
All right,
I
thanks,
think
Rick. More than
that's
10 million.
Yeah, that's the part. That's a part I wanted us to see. So
AAA there, Tim.
Oh, good clip.
We'll do the reverse order this time. I'll start with me.
Tim, what do you think?
Thank you, Mikey. So I never heard of kind of either of these people because I don't live in or around Michigan. But from what I can tell from both of them, one of them is got fucking nothing, and the other one just has that guy dead to rights.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, she lit him up.
She tore into him, and when he was like, "Oh, I'm for the people of Michigan," she was like, "No, motherfucker, you were in Florida. You just got here."
Bitch.
Yeah. He picked the wrong fight. Well, he didn't really pick the fight. He kind of got one. Like, they don't have a good leg to stand on this issue.
No.
They don't have a platform at all.
They don't have a
now
single
they're getting
message
hit with their rhetoric.
Yeah.
And
that they've been peddling for 30 years.
Chicken's coming home.
It's forced their rhetoric to the left a bit, right? Because she's saying that all this time he was, voting against anything that was pro-choice, and everything. He was sponsoring bills that were pro-life and anti-abortion. And now he's like, well, I believe I like how he slipped faith in there, but he's like, it's between the doctor and the woman and her faith, and all right. And
hold on, that's just in progress only in the chat. FYI, Michigander here. Mike Rogers didn't have a Michigan address until February. His primary home in Florida has a primary residence credit. To be fair,
where does he live in Florida? Did it say?
He didn't say yet.
You might not have an address in Florida anymore because it's currently underwater.
That was my question.
But and Progress Only also said, to be fair, Michigan GOP had fucking nobody. And actually, that's a thing that the Republican Party is currently finding is they don't have money and they don't have candidates. Like, they don't have good candidates. They have a serious lack of actual political talent.
Look how far George Santos got.
Great. Yeah.
Yep.
He should have never made it.
All the talent has fled. They know this is a losing game.
Right. There's no money in it. They can't get anything through. They don't have the numbers, so they're just like, fuck it.
Dick Cheney endorsed Kamala Harris.
Yeah, dude, they're cooked, bro.
End of conversation.
I'll pass the ball to Mikey.
So I've been watching like the behavior panel a lot. So like you pick up on a little bit of this, a little bit of that here and there. Dude, his face shows contempt the whole time she's talking. Yeah. And like every time she calls him out on something that he knows is true, he like squints a little bit. And it's just like she's just wearing him out. I'll scrub through here for a second. Let's see.
Family planning every single time. When it comes to our rights,
mouth going crazy,
protecting ourselves, I think it is important that we have someone in the seat
who wants
who does
to blow
that.
Up on her, but he
voted
can't.
and sponsored bills that would make it impossible to have IVF and contraception. If he does
Come on,
not
show his
trust
face.
us to protect our own rights, do not trust him. He across between.
Where's the other one?
Constitution. People.
Well, either way, yeah,
that's a face.
The dude's just, I don't know. He needs a drink of water. And his mouth is really gummy, and this is a hot button topic, and it's not going well. Just say you're pro-choice, and then everything will go away, dude, and it's fine. Yeah. Just change your stance, because you obviously don't believe it, and you can't defend it, so just change your stance.
Right, you can't.
Just give up.
You can't as a politician, right? 30 years of one stance, and then immediately you're like, oh yeah, I didn't really believe that stuff. Like, even if you're going to change your stance, like, you're supposed to do it a little bit over time. It's not like, bam, I'm not for the things I was for the last 30 years. I believe. Right. And he tried to make it like states' rights, and that's the only thing they have.
Yes.
It's the state's choice.
He should have come out and straight up said, the people have made their decision on that. I'm going to go with what the people have decided, regardless of what my personal feelings are.
But it's never about
that would have been way more honest. right? So,
Well, that's what the right answer is, but that's not what his honest answer is. It would have been a good answer. It would have been a good answer for it. Yes, yes, that would have come off way more honest.
Yes,
and genuine.
Ollie, it's your turn. It's your turn.
He basically came out and said, "Yeah, I'm going to do what the people want me to do," and didn't have much to support his thing. And she slapped him with a bunch of facts saying, "But you haven't been doing that for 25 fucking years, bitch." Right? That's basically what it boils down to. So how can you possibly trust somebody that's so two-faced on the issue? Is basically where she came at him from. Is what I felt like. So she just, yeah, no. She had the big spotlight and she caught him dead center in the middle of it.
Yep.
Mark?
Right on target.
The only thing I want is like a giant screen behind them that lists how they voted in all their previous bills.
Yeah, dude.
Direct line fact checking.
I'm sorry, I was told we weren't going to be fact checked.
Yeah.
I was told there would be no reading. But yeah, props to her for hitting him hard, hitting him fast, and not letting up on it. Like, there's nothing really more I can say that you guys haven't already covered. He is trying to stay afloat because he knows he can't go off of his previous platform. So,
all right. So, the review
from Universal Studios Hollywood.
Are we doing both of them, Tim?
No, we're only doing Congresswoman Slotkin.
Down crowd.
Right. Content, the words that she spoke.
A.
Pure fire.
Yeah, she was up there, dude. A.
Yeah, A.
She burned him hard.
Flame spitter. Progress only. You have a wrench, my dear friend.
There you go. Why didn't Progress only have a wrench? That's weird.
Not presentation. Delivery. The way that she said the words that she said.
I could only hear it because I wasn't seeing it, although Mikey kept on saying she was making gestures and stuff. But I found that she was all over it. She definitely nailed the topic matter. Right?
I mean, I would give her like a debate style kind of stuff. I'd give her like a solid 4.
Yeah.
Like a B.
She lit him right up. So she's an A.
Yeah, I'd say A because like it wasn't just like there was an opportunity there and she capitalized on it. She made it hurt.
That is true.
And she hit him with the don't, and she hit him with the don't trust him.
Yeah,
like that.
This guy is weird. Don't
do not trust him.
He's not your neighbor. Don't trust him. Right?
And it's like she's telling all women not to trust him.
Right.
Like, yeah. She's speaking directly to female voters and saying, listen, don't fucking trust a word this guy's saying because he'll go back on it in a second.
When was this debate?
Couches,
oh, yesterday.
hide your wives.
Presentation.
I think she looks nice.
Yeah.
I was looking to see when this was. It's from yesterday, so.
Yeah.
Progress only. Let us know. What's the weather like? Is it cold up there yet? It's probably cold. So she's got like a nice long dress on, with some very. Is that felt? What is that? What is that fabric?
I don't know.
Looks warm. Looks wool.
It does.
Egyptian wool.
Egyptian wool of an emerald color. Emerald, the color of fucking Elon's emerald mine.
Hopefully it's not Scottish wool. She would be sweating. But I have a Scottish wool sweatshirt here for when it's super cold. I can't wear that thing if it's warmer than 20 degrees.
That's where Triton keeps his fucking car battery when it gets super bad over in the winter.
Just wrap it in my coat.
He just puts his coat around it. That motherfucker is sweating.
So Progress said that Slotkin is a former Bush intelligence operative, and that's true. Slotkin is CIA.
Oh shit! I have no jokes. I'm so sorry.
I think it's a really major mistake and insult to me.
I take it all back. I'm sorry.
A plus, Tim.
How about a CIA plus?
So let's go to that next clip. We're done with this. Next clip. Let's go. We're out of here.
She was CIA, and then she worked for under Obama. She worked at the State Department and the Defense Department, and she was acting assistant secretary of defense for 2 years.
Pretty soon we're gonna be calling this country.
And then she became a member of the House of Reps. So I wouldn't fuck with her. She's CIA.
She's Jodie Foster.
She knows her shit.
She's Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs.
So
she's like an agent.
B for presentation?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I didn't get the visual of the whole thing, so I'm going to abstain from this vote.
Yeah, Ollie wasn't.
He doesn't want to comment on the CIA agent's body. Yeah, me neither. Yeah. But
listen, that's why we said presentation. We're not commenting on anyone specifically.
Look, we have to answer the hard questions that no one's brave enough to answer. We are fearless here on this media network, God damn it. Yeah, sure, and I will give her a B many times. And I will give her a B and move on like everyone else is saying.
CIA analyst Slotkin, what is her vibe?
S tier there, Tim. I feel safe and secure.
I sure do love my country.
Michigan above all other states.
My state pales in comparison.
What state? Ours aren't even states anymore.
They're not. They're just poor Michigans.
All right, so S for...
I've given her a legitimate S, honestly, because like I said, I was in the other room. I was cheering for her. She got me going. She was really, like I said, she just nailed him with fact after fact and said he's full of shit without saying he's full of shit.
And pulled up his voting record.
Yeah, and was like, this dude has never voted for what he's talking about.
With the dismount, I'll give her an A. I don't know if I can give her an S. I'll go A.
All right. So
she's gonna be the top of the leaderboard.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That wasn't the best clip I've ever seen, so I can't just give her S's that.
We didn't give...
Well, if you keep ranking her up there, that's what's gonna happen.
Dude,
I support the CIA in all
top
things.
7 or 8.
No, she's top. Her score is gonna be like a solid A+.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
Yeah.
That makes her number 4.
4.
That's what You give her an S, and she's gonna be the best video.
All right, A. I'm changing it to A.
Like, it was good, but she might have other stuff.
I could see other stuff being better then, I guess.
That makes her 5th.
That feels better.
Yeah.
That was good, but Jesus Christ. I mean, we still got one more video tonight.
Yeah, I know. Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? Are we ready for the next clip?
It's not gonna challenge her position, that's for sure.
How do you know? Are we ready, Tim? We're ready.
I'm ready. I don't know what this clip's about. So.
Push the goddamn button.
None of us do.
You heard what she said.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I did have a haircut in the middle of this work.
Oh.
This video is going to address pharmaceutical industries, physicians, School of Medicine.
Oh, okay.
Doctors.
Yeah. Doctor Who.
Everyone must know that the pharmaceutical industry created the School of Medicine. Specifically to support their business.
I don't...
Turn up the speed, dude.
These doctors...
No, wait.
We're not going to get through it.
Were part of the old system.
Oh, God.
That systematically...
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not taking the lead here.
Prescribed.
Oh, God. It's so slow.
Poison.
Don't speed it up because we got to get the vibe.
Children.
This is the vibe.
Slow it down, Mikey.
In Canada and around the world.
Yeah. Especially in Canada.
To slowly deteriorate their bodies.
Smelly.
They've turned
so slow I can't
men, women, and children's bodies into
got some of Elon's ketamine.
business.
Rated his
their commodity.
Cabinet.
So that's the queen.
Moving forward, these doctors, graduates of School of Medicine,
right?
Their licenses are now null and void.
Oh.
Many
She's
months
making
ago, I have
declarations.
declared Canada a vaccine-free nation.
Oh,
Bullshit.
Ollie, you hear that,
wow.
Ollie?
No more vaccines.
You're cured.
And these doctors,
Yeah.
many have taken
Money.
financial bribes
Yup. See?
to
Call it.
inject men and women and children of Canada with the
Bribes?
experimental
Oh.
poison cocktail
Ooh.
Vaccines are not
put together
experimental.
by the pharmaceutical industry.
I like cocktails. I love a good cocktail.
So these doctors,
You got cocktails in Y'all got cocktails in Canada?
role
We do, but
in
not the
Canada
kinds she's
2.0.
talking about.
I want some.
I bet you their government.
Like everyone else,
candy.
they will have to train
Mm-hmm.
if they wish
Right.
in the medbeds industry
Oh.
or
Med beds?
natural
Med beds.
medicine
I don't know what
as
that means.
alternative.
Oh, she's talking about alternative medicine. Let me look it up. Med bed.
Well, there you go.
For this.
Well,
These doctors and children.
There you go. That is
All right, here's the quick fact check
Oh.
on the medbed thing, right? It is a conspiracy theory. It's medbed is a secret bed that can miraculously heal humans and extend life.
Oh. Well, that's
Okay.
good. Why doesn't
That's what
everybody
she
have one of
believes in.
those? I'll have one of those. One med bed, please.
The conspiracy theory involves claims
Mm-hmm.
that the devices are utilized by members of the deep state, the Canadian deep state,
Oh, dude, the Canadian deep state has all the cool stuff.
and that billionaires and former president of the United States, John F. Kennedy, are still alive, lying in a med bed.
Well, I'll
I knew
be.
it.
okay.
Well, I'll be. It's it's a Bacta tank.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
the fucking animus is what she's talking about.
The whatever the fucking juice that they put the Saiyans in on Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like was it like a healing chamber?
Yeah, it's like full of Saiyan DNA or something.
Right.
Well,
It's
that's a
so
Bacta
crazy.
tank.
So
That's a
Ollie,
Bacta.
are
Same
you
thing.
gonna train in med beds?
Hell yeah,
No.
I'm gonna be the
What?
strongest
No.
Saiyan ever. Thanks to the Queen of Canada. That's who this is, by the way.
I'm gonna require evidence that medbeds exist and work before I'll weigh in on that, Tim.
Hear that, Ollie? Hear that? Ollie's all for it.
He's on board.
If you mail Ollie at his P.O. box, 843 Saskatchewan Lane, he will send you a med bed.
See,
Yeah, please send
Unboxed
something there.
Politics. We out the people who are sponsored by the oil industry by Mark and Ollie,
Yep.
who is a medbed aficionado.
Yeah. He's a early investor.
Yep, that's right.
Is there
I'm
more to
getting
this
on the
clip?
ground floor.
No, that's it.
That's only halfway there, Tim.
No, that was it. That was the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She just wanted to let you guys know that all of the doctors are no longer qualified, and
Yeah.
if they want, they can take her training, and no more poison cocktails. But isn't liquor poison?
No.
No.
Isn't it though?
No.
It's certainly not.
I think it's poison, but we like it.
It's a robust part of our industry that we have decided is not bad.
Well, I'm just saying, a poison cocktail. She's just talking about drinks. She's talking like a martini.
Stop giving your kids tequila.
Never. She loves it.
This time we're gonna start with Ollie because he's from that country.
He's from.
And we need to know exactly what he thinks before we out him as a communist.
Get the button ready.
What do you want me to say about this person?
Pretty
Other
soon
than
we're
that
gonna
they
be
make me
communist
feel
country.
ill.
False start. False start. Sorry.
What?
Not you, Ollie.
I was ready for you to say something communist, and then I misfired. Sorry.
You did, okay. But no, she's like her She talks so fucking slow. She just bothers me. I couldn't even really. I had trouble paying attention to her thought process.
You want me to play it again? I'll play it again. Hold on.
No, I don't want to play it.
You want me to turn it up?
Torture.
I'll just turn it up louder.
That was honestly the longest minute and a half of my life.
Oh.
It was 2 minutes though, man. We watched the whole fucking clip.
I almost want to go back and count the number of words, but I don't want to experience it again.
Yeah.
So
like she spoke for 3 minutes. Most people speak 90 like what 90 to 120 words a minute. She might have said 50 a minute. Like, fuck.
Dude, this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
All of that. That's 30 seconds of talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is the 300 equivalent of a political speech to a movie cinema experience.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
It was painful.
I'm not sure I have much to add to this without doing the review. So do you guys want to skip to the review?
Yep.
From Universal Studios Hollywood.
I know nothing.
So the words that the Queen of Canada spoke, all hail.
All hail.
No.
The Queen of the North.
The Queen of the North.
Syrup for the syrup god.
She babbled nonsense. She made declarations that just have absolutely no meaning.
Hater.
She's full of shit.
She got a new haircut.
Holly said
and she could have been worse. She could have been worse because she said a lot worse stuff.
How?
Like there's.
She has said worse stuff than that.
She has so many times that she's like, people that do this will be killed under my reign and stuff like that, dude. Just saying.
Straight up threats.
Shit.
Yeah, so I'm just giving her an F and going to give her a double F on any future stuff that we might do. So
put her down and keep her down. I'll take an F for 500, Alex.
All right, F it is. Delivery. The slow, methodical delivery.
I'd say give her an S for snail, but no.
Super snail.
No. He's right. Double
Super
S.
slow snail stuck in
Double
syrup. Sticky syrup.
No, she doesn't know how to speak to people. She's just horrible.
She should have said this.
Including Scorpio Patriot.
That would have been better. Oh, Shody.
Oh.
We love you, Shody. I hope you watch this someday. That would be awesome.
Oh, man.
If Shody saw us, hi, Cody. You're cool. Like what you do. It's funny.
F.
Yes. The way she said it was just horrible.
And they were coming right on top of me. And within about 3 or 4 seconds, I was covered with bodies.
You could have cut it off before bodies, and it might have been funnier.
Presentation.
Yo, that's
bodies makes it great.
That's a fresh Izod polo. That probably has somebody.
Bodies hit the
Is
that has
this
some
from her bunker in the middle of fucking the Saskatchewan?
She at work. Girl,
Wherever
get out the
she
break.
is.
Get out the meeting room. You at work right now. She's supposed to be folding up something.
Like
know.
she's presenting herself as royalty. I'm expecting a crown and like a big purple robe or something. Come on now.
She's got to walk out on the commoner sometimes, and sometimes you want to do that
Yeah,
shit
but she's
incognito.
doing her video. Look, she's got the purple and gold there in the standard, but no.
Oh, that was number 6, I think. There's many more.
Yes.
There are many more videos. Oh no.
Oh yes.
I see a segment now.
Oh.
We are going to cover
a recurring segment.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
the
dude.
problem.
Here's the problem.
Oh, dude, look at this set, dude. We should have did this video.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. With
She even
doing
got a
such
fancy.
thing.
She even got a fancy hat.
It'll be diminishing returns. Like she's gonna say the same crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But we will see more of the worst crazy shit that she says if you watch some of that other stuff. There's some worse stuff, dude. She's bonkers.
So, what are we, like a D for presentation?
For
Like, is that
this?
like
D minus.
Yeah. Like she could have been worse, right? So D minus.
Look at Tim.
Yeah, I know. Mikey, what's your grade on presentation?
I think that's a very nice polo. But she does need to go back to work. D.
And finally, vibes.
I'm on fire, Tim. Take that how you will.
I'm gonna say.
Write that in for me, please.
I'm gonna say double F for.
You really? No, dude. I'm only gonna give her an F.
I mean,
she's
her
gonna go
vibes are,
so
like,
much worse.
way off.
You have
Yeah.
no idea how much worse she's gonna get.
This is a deep well. This is a deep well, so I think the F is
double F now. There's no
yeah.
way to go down.
I think F is the conservative choice here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll
I
have to.
almost want to give her a D just so she'll sink down.
Yeah, just so that there's room to go down.
No, it's an F.
I don't want to. It's like when you jump in the pool, you kind of bend your legs a little bit so that you don't like jam them on the bottom.
Yeah.
I want to bend my legs a little here, so yeah, I'm gonna go F.
Okay. Then wow. All right. I got some math to do. Hold on.
Not much. It's all zeros and fucking
Negative 406.
No, I'm doing math. I'm putting her on the list because she made the bottom 5 already.
Oh, for sure.
Well, she's tickling you, Tim.
So, Trump has been now bumped out of the bottom 5.
Oh god.
Tim is laughing.
All that means is Trump is not the absolute worst person that's out there, right? And
Yeah,
we can
sure.
agree
That's
with
what that means. That's what that means.
Right?
You go wash out your mouth, Ollie. Wash it.
Let's do a Putin interview.
You know,
Dot the Danya.
He'll make us feel ill. Come on now.
I'm not trying to have like radiation mailed to my house.
Yeah. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm your number one biggest fan. Please keep on desk.
I don't want trouble.
I know nothing. Nothing.
I'll let the Navy take care of Putin.
Yeah.
The Russians are going to take care of Putin.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, here's the new bottom 5.
Oh boy.
As always, the worst of the worst. Didn't even get the mission. Katie Britt.
Yeah.
Yep, that's about right.
That's never going to change.
No.
I don't think.
Next year it'll change. The rankings, they renew at the beginning of the year.
Oh, is this like a new season on fucking Halo or some shit where all my shit?
It will be.
My battle pass resets. Oh my god! Now I got a fucking
battle pass.
Now I'm gonna be fucking. Now I got 3 battle passes halfway done. Fuck me. I can't even finish it. That game mode's not available anymore.
Number 2, a newly crowned number 2, the Queen of Canada.
There you go.
You can't park this, huh?
Right to the bottom, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
She chipped her teeth on the bottom.
Her rating's going to get worse, but she's not going to go any lower down unless we actually get a video that we just can't stomach at all.
Moving up to number 3 from number 4, Elon Musk.
There you go.
Politicians, well, that's about the only sin I've never committed. I mean, the one thing I've never done is sniff the throne of someone in power. I find that repulsive. I've never done it.
Well.
New number 4, bumping down.
Bumping
from number
down.
3, JD Vance.
Oh, poor JD.
Yep.
Pretty soon we're gonna be calling this country.
and tied for 5th place, Ben Shapiro and Bill O'Reilly.
I thought I had a Ben Shapiro one. I don't think I have it anymore. Here, you can have this.
O'Reilly.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
That's the bottom. That's the new bottom 5. There was a lot of change-ups. In this episode.
Yeah, because we had to change up in the top 5 too, right?
Yes. So the top 5 currently, best of the best. Almost S tier, very close to S tier. Jon Stewart.
Yep. Current gold standard.
And then hasn't been bumped from the second spot. Jim Cramer.
Yeah.
And then the shaman, the prophesizer himself, Keith Olbermann.
Keith Olbermann. The knockout king, Keith Olbermann.
Mm-hmm. And then holding the number 4 spot, Representative Pulaski.
Yeah.
And in a 4-way tie.
4-way tie for 5th.
AOC, Governor Walz, Kitty from that Jon Stewart podcast.
All right.
And CIA operative Slonkin.
Sorry.
There you go.
And that I have made mistakes.
Please forgive all jokes we made during this show.
We love America.
Yeah.
And the George Bush.
I gotta say, Kramer, the guy that's number 2 there, if we did a couple more of his videos, he might drop down. I'm just saying. The one that we did he was pretty spectacular in, but he's got some other ones where he's probably pretty crappy in.
Are you saying we cherry picked?
We might have.
Well, of course we did, because that's our best one.
Yeah, it's our fucking show.
We're fucking biased as shit.
It was a good video. It was a good fucking video.
We love being biased.
So
there you go.
I think that's it.
All right.
We made it through another episode.
We did it.
Yeah.
Bum, bum.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, like and subscribe on the YouTubes. For the love of God, do it. Do it, or Mark is going to use his oil money to come to your house and make you like and subscribe.
He will.
Vamp for a second here.
Vamp. Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't like oil massages?
We're gonna
also.
We got one more video.
We got one more video.
We got one more. Okay. We got one more video, and this submission comes from
surprise video.
Thank you, Progress. Thank you, Progress Only. This is his opponent. Here we go.
Bruce Eckhart, Bay City, Michigan. First of all, I'm presently going to be running for the. Ready?
6th, dumbass.
Can you hear me? Okay, committee. I'm going to be running for District 6.
Yeah, 6.
Also,
didn't even know.
I'm very, very worried about what's going on in my county, in my state, and my country. Word's getting back to me. We have people coming in our facilities, our motels, and they are not American citizens. They're undocumented. We don't know nothing about them, but they got cards. If they're debit cards or what, they're like apparently Euclid Motel.
Look how uncomfortable that kid is behind him.
Oh, God.
I refuse
look at this
to
guy.
read this.
Wait a minute, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
look at this. The cringe is real.
All over the place. They're dropping them in.
Mm.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Yes. I got a plug-in. We can go more louder.
We have a situation down in the south down there, the flooding there, the hurricanes, all that. We can't give them nothing down there. The government won't give them nothing.
What?
But we've got people coming in from the border,
right?
Giving debit checks.
Debit checks?
$70,000.
Debit checks.
Free medical help, Social Security, all this, but we can't help our
dude is bugging out back here.
people out.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right here.
Cracking up.
In our own area here. So I don't know what to tell you. We got to wake
Look
up
at the
now.
guy
My
on the
yard
far left.
sign, you'll see it. Bruce Eckhart for Ward 6.
He hasn't moved in
Some of the other yard signs will be on the other side that are not doing a damn thing about our borders. And yet they're in bed with them. So what we got fentanyl coming.
Whoa! Was that a shot? Wait a minute. Was that a fucking racist shot at fucking Progress Only? You fucking garbage bag. Let me run that back.
On the other side that are not doing a damn thing about our borders. And yet they're in bed with them. So what we got fentanyl coming in. You've got all these undocumented sex harassment people coming in, sexual hacks. They're coming in.
What?
The sex harassments are here.
And you people who complain about the people here are starving. The street people, they don't have no place to live, so they have to go to the library and lay down there. So what we're going to do in the library, we're going to start having more people from the other areas of our world we don't know nothing about. They're going to start laying down in the library. Man. And we don't know what they got. They might be killers. We have no idea.
This dude doesn't even know how to dog
I don't know.
whistle,
You guys better start waking up. Your little petty things you want done, you're not going to get done.
What?
I watched today in where was it? Pittsburgh, a little town there. They've just got 20,000.
Wait. Look at my man on the left. Check him out.
Petty things you want done, you're not going to get done. Because I watched today.
Here it comes. Look at him.
Where was it? Pittsburgh, a little town there. They've just got 20,000 there. They took over the city. We don't have enough money, no taxes, no nothing. They did a thing in Ohio. Hitting all these cities, and all we do is, set back. And so I don't know about these people that are on the other side of the yard signs. Are they supposed to be true Americans? Do they believe in the Constitution, Bill of Rights? Better take a look at that. Thank you again.
Take a look at all that, I think.
Wow. Wow.
What a scumbucket.
All right. That was a lot.
Is he actually running, or is he just claiming to be running to get a chance to speak there?
I hope he's not running.
I very much enjoyed the reactions of Glasses Kid behind him.
Yeah.
And dude all the way to the left.
Exploding brain man who just had a stroke listening to this.
The face that he's making on the screen right now is just tops. It's just the best.
Yeah.
Uncle Tim, go home.
It's goated.
It's like the whole way through he was thinking to himself, these people really do exist. I'm seeing one in live for the first time in my life. Wow.
So we got some updates from the chat. Progress Only lets us know that the kid behind him is a school board candidate, and then the dude on the left is a union head.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I see they lost many votes.
Ugh.
Yep.
And I will note that at the very beginning of the video, the school board candidate, who is like 10, he was just on his phone, barely listening. And when that dude went into the crazy shit, he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Exactly.
He's like, no way.
Is this happening right now? Look around 30 seconds.
Ain't no way this guy's going this crazy. Ain't no way. Let's just see it.
You'll see it. Bruce Eckhart for Ward 6. Some of the other yard signs will be on the other side that are not doing a damn thing about our borders. And yet they're in bed with them. So what we got fentanyl coming in. You've got all these undocumented sex harassment people coming in, sexual hacks. They're coming in and not doing nothing about it. And then you people who complain about
that broke him right there.
The sexual hags. You know, the sex hags are always the worst. You see them moving from city to city. They just float. Their legs don't even touch the ground, and they just come upon you and sex you. It's terrible.
Mikey, that's going on. That has to go on the soundboard.
The sex hags.
The sex hags are coming.
All right, let me go back. Okay, button. All right, everybody shush.
People coming in, sexual hacks. They're coming in and they're not doing nothing about it.
Oh shit! I didn't go back far enough.
Yeah, you got to go back a little bit farther.
Okay, here we go.
So what we got fentanyl coming in. You've got all these undocumented sex harassment people coming in, sexual hacks. They're coming in and they're not doing nothing about it. And then you people who complain about the
Okay, got it.
People here are starving. The street people.
So let's
Boy, I can't get sucked back into. I can't get sucked back into this. The vortex.
Let's review this guy. All right, the words that he spoke. Obviously, he's a monster, right?
He's crazy.
Double F.
He's
double F.
I'm double Fing him. Fuck this guy.
Well,
double F across the board. He's not even going on the list. Fuck this guy.
What's his name? I'm just gonna put in some guy.
Old angry white man.
Nameless angry white man. Yeah.
0 for content. Delivery.
Great Grandpa Tim. That's his name.
I heard from a little bird that dude is 88 years old.
What?
Come on, bro. Why are you running for the ward? You can't remember which ward it is.
I think F for delivery. I mean, he could have been worse. I don't know.
Well, he was better than Queen of Canada.
That's true.
For delivery.
So he gets an F.
Give him a D.
He gets.
Ooh, yeah. Let's give him a D. Let's give him a D so we can keep him on the list. So he doesn't just. He'll break our game if we just F him.
Yeah, that's true.
D for D's nuts.
D for dumbass.
Presentation. Now, obviously, he's in like a city council building or whatever. He's got the craziest shirt he could find.
Dude, I know what that shirt is. Yeah. You know what that shirt is? That shirt is a hotel lobby artwork made into a fucking button down. Just some abstract dog shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D for. I mean, he could have came shirtless. I guess if
he could have had a swastika on his shirt. I guess.
Right. Yeah.
So
D once again. Yeah, D.
And then vibes.
F.
I want to say super F for vibes. He was all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
What vibes? W for what?
He gets a minus vibe. Minus V. Is that a thing? Minus V. Yeah, F that
He's all
fool.
fucked up there. Gotta get him all fucked up.
That'll be the Unboxed Politics t-shirt. Get effed, noob.
Yeah.
Get effed.
All right. This guy, he beats the Queen of Canada.
Mm.
All the way down to the bottom, pretty much.
So, old Shapiro gets bumped out of 5th. Vance takes his place. Elon's 4th. Queen of Canada's 3rd. And this fucking guy,
angry old white guy.
We'll call him this fucking guy.
His name is Bruce Lee Eckhart.
All right, Bruce.
He's Bruce Lee. He's the worst Bruce Lee ever.
Yeah. Bruce Lee wannabe Eckhart.
And I also heard from a little bird that he did threaten people in the gallery way back in pre-COVID days because they talked about wanting equality.
All right. I gotta say that the bottom 5 rankings are highly competitive at this point.
It's anybody's race. I mean, the end of the year is fast approaching.
There is like half a grade between all these people, except for Katie Britt.
It's
she
tight
wins by a country mile, but everyone else, it's tight.
Tight like a toiga.
So tight.
So
righteously tight.
If you want to send in your angry city council election videos,
please do.
Please do, yeah.
And thank you to Progress Only. If you are in, I want to get the, is it Bay City? I think Bay City, District 6. Then you better vote for Alex DeWitt. DeWitt for 6. DeWitt for 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a thing. I got a message.
Okay.
I got an intel.
Intel. Is it from Slotkin?
Nope. This is from fresh from the newsroom. I need to go up a picture of Tim here. Tim, you're on the hot seat, Tim.
Okay.
Tim,
I have no place to live.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No place to live.
No place to live. No one can see the place to live. Okay, we're good. All right. And Jabuma. So we have here, open a new tab. There we go. From Sandra Rogers, she says, Alex DeWitt, do you remember this? Bruce wanted to beat up the minorities behind him when they got up and spoke about equality. How anybody could vote for this guy over you has to have their It has to have their head examined. Oh.
I mean, is this dude just like some crazy old man, or
dude?
does...
Dude, he's fucking Pierce from fucking Community.
He kind of is right there.
He's fucking Pierce, dude.
Oh my god.
But not funny, you know. Like, what if Pierce was just an asshole and not hilarious?
So
that's this guy.
We at Unboxed Politics officially endorse
this guy.
Do it for 6.
Yep.
Do it for 6 in the Bay City 6th. Ward.
Yes.
So go out and vote. You have our endorsement.
Yep. Make sure this guy doesn't get anywhere near having any power.
Yeah, he doesn't need to vote on anything.
He doesn't need to be in a building that is official.
I agree with this.
Be in an unofficial building somewhere.
He should be like a background character on Duck Dynasty.
Or he should be out fishing or spending time with his great grandkids.
Yeah,
why
that would be.
Why do all these old guys need to fucking anyway?
Anyway,
like and subscribe on YouTube. Send us your crazy old man videos, and yeah, we'll be back on Twitch at some point soon.
Yeah.
So do the Twitch thing as well. The Bin Podcast on Twitch.
We're gonna be back, y'all.
We're gonna be back. We're gonna multi-stream. Multi-stream.
All right. Don't.
All right. Mikey,
I heard
play
that
us
on
out.
the radio yesterday. That was awesome.
Let's go.
Play that sexy outro music.
Country
It is sexy, isn't it?
road, take me home
Oh God.
to a place I belong.
Oh God.
Sweet Jesus.
West Virginia.
Make it hurt more.
Yep.
Country mama.
Oh God.